let's dive right in. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the show. Thank you for the high porn and the finale of Fallout 2, part 52. Thank you for everybody joining me live, and thank you, YouTube. This is the finale. I hope we do it correctly, but this is our last chance. So one way or the other, it ends today. And we start back at Sanctuary.
Be a vibrant community. I've seen it.
With Mama Murphy's words of wisdom, let's discuss what happened last time. Last time on the Soul Survivor's Tale, I ventured into the eerie Museum of Witchcraft, discovering dark secrets within its unsettling halls. It was actually a Deathclaw egg, which we recovered, and against all odds, returned it to its nest. Our journey continued with tracking down the brewery bot Buddy for the bar in Good Neighbor, followed by visiting the hallucinogen, where we collected a few experimental items for Chems Dealer. Did we help the town? Did we hurt the town? Net balance. It's Good Neighbor. People make their own decisions there. But then, of course, later, Father briefed me on the synth retention operation, which was really a test of loyalty to capture an escaped synth. To me, it proved Father does not believe in free will of the synths. And then, when I received the orders to infiltrate Bunker Hill, a line was drawn. And now a choice must be made to comply with the Institute or fight for the Commonwealth freedom.
Grey Garden, you should go.
The
whole place is run by robots.
It's very nice to meet you. I've been there a million times. It's Grey Garden. I've definitely been there.
Here in Sanctuary.
Wow, it's morning time and everybody's very excited to be here. Let's pull up the map. Our next stop, Data, Bunker Hill. Where is Bunker Hill? Bunker Hill's right here. So let's fly in somewhere that is not going to ruin the action. Let's just talk about our loadout. We have our standard armor, and in fact, now that I say this, you know what I don't need? We don't need our charisma gear Today we are putting away the pretty dress that we have kept with us every single stream. I'll keep the hazmat suit just in case. Who knows? And we've got, let's just say we've got a lot of chems also just in case. We've got some special food. You all remember the food paste? Only eat these in small quantities, otherwise you might become addicted and angry. And we have enough bullets. Let's get more bullets. Why be stingy on the bullets? This is it. This is our last day. We're not going to carry that many bullets because we do still have weight. We will not be looting. It is not our goal to have, pockets full of caps by the end of this. We have 63,000 caps. It's more than we'll ever need. We have enough. We have an entire. I grabbed 50 instead of 45, or 45 instead of 44. We have an entire network of settlements. We have everything that you could possibly want that caps could buy you. So I think we're good on caps for now. We also have so many cats. Uncle John says you got a popcorn, got the soda, and prepared for the greatest, most spectacular ending of all time. No pressure. We are waiting. We're waiting for this. While we're waiting for the vertibird, I didn't, between streams, I usually organize a lot of things, and I felt a mixture of resolute and melancholy. So the base is kind of as I left it. My power armor scattered about. But
yeah.
We, the individual, are ready. Right, I made a shootery bird. Board. Whoa. Please, you didn't say board or bird. We don't want to land in the middle of Bunker Hill. So I'm gonna actually. I wonder if we land all the way over here. Could also land across the street at Cabot House. I don't want things to kick off. You know what I mean? You know what? We're gonna land relatively far away. Yeah. So let's talk about what happened. While we have a minute here to fly there, and we have 8 vertibird grenades. Hopefully, we have everything we need tonight. That the Institute. It's difficult to summarize all the problems of the Institute, but under Father's reign, Father, who is our son, under his reign, University Point happened, a settlement destroyed. Kellogg was able to operate freely. Those memories were not long ago. Some of those memories were fresh. Kellogg was a psycho and a killer. And Father, the first time we met him, even said, I wasn't sure you'd make it. But he is the one that opened our cryopod. Why did he open it? He basically sentenced us to death. Our chance of survival was nothing. Was less than nothing. We made it here against all odds. He did nothing to help us along the way. So that wasn't on purpose. While we've been playing, we have seen people, farms, replaced by synths, people kidnapped and killed. These people are not elsewhere. I know some of them are. There's some duplicate people that we've run into, a couple of them as well. But for the most part, these people are kidnapped and killed and replaced for experiments. And then they've created the most. Hold on. There's a behemoth at the Corvega assembly plant. Great. I've taken out those raiders like 5 times. You go get him, behemoth. I did shoot him, but technically I think we're on his side. That's new. Welcome to Fallout once you reach level 114. And Father, as I was in the middle of saying, he is responsible for all manners of atrocity, and they have created the most advanced synthetic being ever made. And he gave them free will, but insists that they act as slaves. And that's the line that we're drawing. And that's where we have to say no. They're really wailing on this vertibird. So that's the plan today. He told us that Bunker Hill was we are already under attack by a lot of people. He told us Bunker Hill was was a place. It's gonna be hard for me to get out all my points when I'm being constantly attacked. Was a place for the railroad to smuggle people. Well, that is true. But they wouldn't need to smuggle people if these people didn't want to go free. And I think that that's something that Father is just... Seriously? Is just completely unwilling to accept. Alright. You, nice bat. I really did just land right into some raiders, didn't I? Alright, it's time to pull out the big gun. And by big gun, I mean the ironically smaller gun. But the smaller gun that is going to blow these people's heads off. Oops. You know, the good news is I'm building up adrenaline. Fly. Dog Meat's got this guy, but you know what? No reason not to finish him off. Dogmeat, the goodest of boys, did not need our help. Somehow, there's still more. This, in a way, this is kind of fitting. It's fitting that we're under heavy raider attack when I was expecting essentially no resistance up until the point of getting to Bunker Hill. There's something ironic about that. Especially because what is about to happen. There is one more raider. I don't know, he's just up there. Here, you want a plasma grenade? Can I throw a I can't even come close to throwing a plasma grenade that high. How do I cancel grenades? That'll work. Okay. Whew. Well, that was a lot. That was a lot to start with. Okay, let's make sure my audio is working. How's the game audio, everybody? Feel free to let me know. I've changed some settings for this. Okay, let's make sure we're going the right way. Okay, it is a straight shot from here. Let's do this. As I approach Bunker Hill, a storm brews inside me, a violent, simmering anger that rips through every restraint I've held in check. My military instincts kick in, sharper and colder than before. Every ounce of training urged me to act decisively. For too long, I've tried to hold back, to find a peaceful way to work with the Institute. But that's impossible now. They've pushed too far, treating people like property, and today, I won't be the one looking for compromises. Killing the Courser and freeing the Synths will be my message to Father, that I'll no longer stand by as he tightens his grip on the Commonwealth. Peace is still my goal, but now I understand. It comes with a price, and I'm willing to pay it. Turn the voiceover down 10%. Okay. Thank you. Here we go. Before I begin this battle, I will... Let's eat something that gives us max AP. And how about 20 energy resistance?
Hey, X4.
I've been waiting for you.
Watch your tone, Synth.
Next time, move faster. Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. The covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear?
Should we try and avoid killing anyone?
Irrelevant. Any threats between us and the target are to be eliminated. Only the synths matter. Here are the recall codes. Follow me. SRB intelligence. The mission's parameters just changed. We go in shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
As he said, we eliminate any threats. Including him. Let's go save us some synths.
Can't pick this.
Door's locked. As of right now, there is nobody against us. As of right now. So we have the Brotherhood and the Institute fighting the railroad. And assuming the guards of this town. How do I get in here? Nope, guys. Nope. Nope. I don't want you shooting my friends. I don't know how long they're going to be our friends, we'll say. How do I get in here? All right, where's the side door? Front door, side door, back door? Brotherhood's got this. Where is the door? I actually have no idea where the door is. All right, we're gonna keep looping around. It's got to be around here somewhere. Switch. And wow, Brotherhood is no joke when they want to really get things moving, huh? Are you? The Brotherhood and the Railroad are fighting each other. I can't intervene at this point. I can take out the Institute, the common enemy. I know, up and over, I was about to do that, but... What are you doing, Knight? Taking out members of the Railroad. Jeez, I can't. I'm trying to find a peaceful solution, and they sure make it hard, don't they? I can only do so much. I'm only responsible for so much. Let's go. I don't know why the turrets are against us, but at least down here, the synths are pretty obvious in the enemies. Wow. These eradicators are no joke.
Bingo.
Maybe I'll pick up some interesting legendaries. All right, where do I go? Well, the Brotherhood and the Railroad are not going to find peace down here. Don't know why the turrets are against me. The Railroad are still my friends. They're just letting me pass. Okay.
Hey.
I can't believe you do that for us.
You're welcome.
Hi.
You've given us another chance at life.
You're welcome.
Excuse me.
Thank you for sparing us.
Yep.
Excuse me.
We'll get somewhere safe as soon as you're gone.
Okay. What's the actual quest say now? Deal with the escape synths. Done. They want me to kill them. I'm not going to kill them, so I just set them free. Now I need to talk to Father. This is a weird quest. Part of me wants to take out the Brotherhood here. I feel like they're being overly aggressive. If I can maybe just take out a couple... actually, the synths are gone. And there's only a couple Railroad guys, or Brotherhood left in here, so I'm going to let the Railroad clear them out.
Ad Victor.
It might be... If my attempt is to be Peacemaker, this might be a day of sacrifice. That's just how it has to be. I've never pitted the Brotherhood and the Railroad against each other, but they are natural enemies. Natural enemies that I believe I can find peace with both of them. Let's go to the CIT ruins. You good?
Man, wish I was back at HQ. I feel a lot safer with the Pridwin hovering.
It looks like even though both sides are hanging out, it looks like the fighting has died down. I think we found some version of peace. Let's go tell Father, aka Sean. Let's tell him the truth. Let's tell him the Institute's wrong, and they've been wrong this whole time. And we've given them a chance. And let's also not run into... Let's not run into anything on our way. I wonder if we could teleport to the Institute and then instantly teleport out, and that would save us some time. But that's okay. We can also use a little bit of run, get some fresh air after something like that. Oh, now I'm glad I took out these raiders already. None of them were legendary, right? Nah. They didn't seem legendary. I've only been here about 20 times. You'd think I wouldn't need to look at the map. Are there more raiders? Am I walking into raider territory? No, guess not. I believe I took them out a while ago. That's the side entrance. All right, I'll get there. So we did explore the CIT ruins briefly before. It was filled with super mutants. So if Father is, I don't know, hanging out here, then I'm assuming it's going to be full of synths. And we just killed a courser, so do they know yet? Are they our friends? Are they our enemies? Okay. There is a current battle commencing. Hey guys. I mean, it doesn't really matter where I shoot them. These are like low level. Thank you for the follow. Pamdra? Oh boy. I butchered it. I did. I apologize. We were playing this is the finale. Finale of Fallout 4. Oh boy. Where do I go?
Gone! Mindless human!
Wow, that went off right away. So much for the synths taking these super mutants out. It's fine, I'll do everything. I always do everything. I feel like I am officially lost. Dog meat, buddy, where do we go? Okay, I think we go down a floor. Yes. This looks good. This looks bad. This looks different. We want to go that way, right? Nope, that's just a room. I could jump. I don't really want to jump. Could jump. Okay, hold on. Let's. Here we go. We got to use the local map. No, that's not the way we want to go. That's the way we want to go. Whew. It would not be a Fallout stream if I didn't get lost. Okay, all right, let's go up. Okay, we went up. Test our luck. Oh, not today, but we have gotten one. Nope, not there. Dogmeat, do you know where to go, buddy? How did we end up higher? Okay. I'm to the point where I might just jump off. Like, is that even viable? What's that? That's just a room? Oh boy. Oh, this way? This way? Yes, no? Oh boy. Okay. Let's go to ground level. I clearly missed something. I've only been in here one time, and I pretty much left immediately. Nope. That's the outdoors. Here? Here. No? Yes? Is this different? This is different. I don't know if this is the correct way. This doesn't feel right. I knew it was going to say Commonwealth. Wow. Of all the challenges I thought I was going to have tonight, who knew it was going to be directions? Well, to be fair, I guess I also knew it was going to be directions. Okay. Let's think about this logically. Okay. Logically, I enter here. Enemies shooting, drive me here. Oh, what's this? Is this it? Is this it? This is different. Maybe? So it has nothing to do with the normal stairway. It's just a completely separate area. For those of you who are just joining, I want to reiterate, I played this game at launch. I didn't experience almost anything that I've experienced in the last 6 months, but I did get towards the ending, but I've never gone this far. So I don't know what's going to happen. We have a plan. We have a goal. Here we go. Anytime. I'm sure that's normal. I'm not putting on my dress. I'm not putting on my charisma gear. We're just going to have a conversation. And it'll be a frank conversation. As long as I can
Son,
still be Joker.
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute.
What?
Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known.
No.
The Commonwealth is dead.
False.
There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
For somebody so smart, he is so ignorant.
Some air fresheners, a new coat of paint, and it'll all be good as new.
If only it were that simple.
It is.
Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault.
Yeah.
In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
No, that's not what happened.
Kellogg called me the backup.
Did he? Well, he was correct. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
Oh, what about Nora? Why wasn't Nora a backup? Why wasn't Nora saved using the same logic? Yeah. Because he's full of it is the answer to my own question. Because he is full of it.
Why let me out now? After all this time.
That's hard to explain. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts.
Great.
I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you, as it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
I turned over every inch of the Commonwealth to find him. Every inch.
Well, here I am. Was it worth it?
I believe so. Soon, I hope you'll understand. Everything I've done has been for the future. A future which I hope is not in jeopardy after recent events. Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
Let's really test his resolve, because he comes off so soft-hearted, but look how cold and calculated he really is. Did you see what he said? Did you care to explain what happened? Yeah.
I made a choice. I let the synths go free.
Free.
Why would you do something so stupid?
Because you're not God. It's the right thing to do.
It was the right thing to do, Sean.
There's no moral choice to be made here. This was such a simple task. I just don't understand. I know you're capable of handling yourself. How can I expect you to represent the Institute if this sort of thing continues?
What if I don't want to represent the Institute? Have you thought about that?
To be quite honest, no, I hadn't considered that. It would be such a poor decision on your part. I had not given it much thought.
No. I can't be a part of this. I let them go free because they have free will.
I can't do it, Sean. I can't be a part of this anymore.
I am very sorry to hear that. I had hoped we could be something like a family again. I hoped you shared our vision for the future. I'm afraid there's no room for sentimentality, Father. If you are not with us, then you are against us. Whatever you do going forward, do not interfere with the Institute's plans. I hope you can find some amount of peace.
If the Institute's plans are to better society, if the Institute's plans are to help with clean water and crops, then no. I have no problem not interfering.
I dreamed of you as an adult for so long.
For so long.
Here you are. And I'm so disappointed.
Goodbye, Father.
I started and completed Banished from the Institute. Well, let's see what happens with all these quests. I think a lot of things are going to happen before we decide what our next step is. We will not be reporting to Desdemona. I have nothing to say to the railroad. I failed their quest anyways. What else we got? Is that it? We didn't fail anything for the Brotherhood? Oh. I'm actually not sure what to do next. Interesting. I didn't plan on talking to Desdemona, but I think we could. We don't technically work for her. Yeah, if everyone could just go their own ways, then there actually can be peace. If everybody would just let things go, there absolutely could be peace. That's the frustrating part, is peace is possible. But I need to talk to Preston. At this point, what is that? No. Oh, that's Cricket. At this point, we have kind of too much going on. So, of course, the Brotherhood wants us to talk to them. Of course, the Railroad wants us to talk to them. But let's get this. Let's get going. We have plenty of grenades. We're gonna talk to Preston and then see what's next. So the Brotherhood's still talking to us. They're still flying us around. That's good. I wonder if we should speak to Elder Maxon. Well, we've got a plan. We've got a plan for now. And our buddy Preston, let's go to the world map, is of course over at the castle.
Welcome aboard. Stand by for takeoff.
The Brotherhood wanted to kill the Synths, so they're as bad as the Institute in that regard.
Good hunt.
In that regard, yes. The Brotherhood's bias, and oh shoot. And I do think the Brotherhood are not good. I don't want to. I don't want to pretend that the Brotherhoods are some kind of saint here. But at the same time, the Institute has the Brotherhood's bias is stopping advanced technology to prevent essentially the war that happened. The Institute want to remake humanity essentially into a slave class. It's very confusing because they say humanity advanced, like the next level of humanity, but at the same time they treat them as subordinates and slaves with recall codes, and they don't allow them to make their own choices and have lives. It's very confusing. So, not sure. At least we have our vertibird. Oh, here we go. I'm not sure, really, the answer to your question.
I'm bringing her in. Hang on to something.
Lad,
What were we gonna say?
Hi.
Lad, you made it in time, General. I guess we're about to find out if these new Minutemen really have what it takes. We've seen a lot of those Institute
here we go.
Crow things sniffing around. Looks like they're getting ready to try to take us out.
Yes,
We've
Father.
called in volunteers, so we aren't short of people. We'll see.
Father, who is a liar,
The show on the road.
sounds like he's got other plans.
Hey there. The Council garrison have spotted hostiles scouting the perimeter. We should find out what's going on.
Here we go. Here we go. Standing atop the battlements of the castle, I look out over the gathering of the Minutemen, settlers, and allies from every corner of the Commonwealth. They are the faces of farms, settlements, and towns that have all become part of something greater. And today, I need them to hear my words. Today, we stand united, defending not just the castle, but the future of the Commonwealth. Together, we've claimed over 30 settlements, including Far Harbor and even the wilds of Nuka World. We've done what once seemed impossible. I'm in the middle of something. Hold on. We've settled the Commonwealth and we've brought hope to places that previously had none. Each of you has fought, bled, and rebuilt not for power, but simply because it was the right thing to do. We've helped those in need, given our strength to protect the weak. Come up here, Dogmeat, you're part of this. And built a home for everyone who wanted a better life. And now, that home and the heart of everything we fought for needs to be protected.
Glad you made it in time, General.
Yep.
I guess we're about to find out if these
We
new
are.
Minutemen really have what it takes. Crow things sniffing around.
Nope, hold on. Hold on, everybody. We're not done yet. Let me come down here.
A moment.
The Institute believes they can control us, take what they want, and turn us into something we're not.
Let me see and scan as
But what they
many
don't
indigenous
understand
life
is
forms
that the
as possible.
fight, we fight for more than survival. We fight for each other. We fight for the Commonwealth, where families can build a future free from fear and free from the Institute's control. They keep talking. Today, we give everything we have, not just for power or conquest. She wants to keep talking to me. I'm in the middle of my speech, but ultimately, we fight for peace. And when they come, we won't be facing them alone. We'll be facing them with the strength of everybody here. Let's go.
Strong not care about stupid human stuff. Just want milk of human kindness.
I'm glad you're here, Strong. I'm glad you're here, Nick. Ronnie, I don't know how to
Excuse me.
actually initiate this
Glad you
quest.
made it
Let's
in
get
time,
going.
General. I guess we're about to find out if these new Minutemen really have what it takes. We've seen a lot of those Institute Crow things sniffing around. Looks like they're getting ready to try to take us out. We've called in
Here we go.
volunteers, so we aren't short of people. We'll see how these greenhorns do in a real battle.
We've got
I'm
plenty.
feeling pretty good about our defenses, but it sure wouldn't hurt for you to take a look around and shore up any weak points you see.
Yep, weak points. Weak points, there are none. Here's my weak points. Here we go. Minuteman radio is not an option, ironically. Interesting. Oh, Radio Freedom, that's what it's called.
We have a swarm of attackers approaching from South Boston.
Here we go. Okay, folks, let's eat. We're getting ready. Let's do some noodle cup, so we're not parched. Do some poached angler, and let's eat a Mirelurk. No. How about a Nuka Lurk? Where's the Nuka Lurk? How does the alphabet work? I thought I had something that I maybe don't have. Okay, we're gonna eat a Mirelurk Queen steak for 2 endurance. And you know what? Let's take some herbal supplements while we'll add it. And oh yeah, grilled. Boom. There we go. Now we're ready. We have all the defenses in the world, and in fact, we have the fog of war with us. I think this benefits me more than it benefits the enemy. Look at all these missile launchers. We're ready. Where are these enemies coming from? We are as ready as anybody ever has been. Unfortunately, this is slightly invisible. Let's not throw a vertibird grenade. I don't know how that will work out. Let's throw a plasma grenade. Here we go. It's blurry. And now it's not blurry.
Something nearby.
Well, I guess I'll worry when they get a little closer. This is the power that we built. They didn't need me.
Incoming attackers from the southwest.
They didn't need me. Dogmeat and I are watching the success of our battlements. This side's a little less defended, so I'll help out. Or maybe don't even need to.
Hello? Critical failure. I knew you.
You know, I couldn't see where you were until you shot me. Oh, man. Cogsworth is here. He's like, let's get some. He is just right in the fray. He's been here since day one. Trying to help me find Sean. He cried over Nora.
Coming attackers from the southwest.
Exactly. They killed his mom. He's as much as part of this as any of them are. I believe the fog is actually making it a little bit more challenging than I had hoped. Oh. You're dead.
Infantry forces have just teleported on our location.
Dogmeat, I know you're resistant to that. So we'll go here. That is, this, by the way, is the dog that we, I guess, purchased from... all right, let's shoot these ones. From out in Far Harbor. We have unlimited resources, and we're not going to get in a situation
Coming attackers from the northwest.
where we're going to need to feel in danger. So we are going to use a stim pack right now, long before we need it. And we might be at the point where we use, where we actually start using our pistol. Even though it's long range, the pistol is amazing. Although the rifle's still pretty good. Okay, now the coursers can go invisible. But Misha for the win. This is why you have dogs. This is why you have dogs defending your settlement. They are the goodest of boys. And look at this. Did these synths ever stand a chance? Father told us to stay out of his way, and then immediately raided the headquarters of the Minutemen. Immediately.
Forces have just teleported
Proving,
on our location.
as if we needed more proof, proving yet again that Father is a liar at every chance and just fully dangerous. This is it? Oh, somebody's got a stealth boy. Watch who the dogs are attacking. That's how you find the invisible people. Get him, Nick. Nick, who we rescued from some gangsters in a vault. We gave his life closure by finding Eddie Winter. All of these people we have helped along the way, and here they are to pay us back. Hancock, all he wanted was a sense of adventure. Here's an adventure. He also doesn't trust the Institute, not one bit. It's up and over. You don't want to attack the front, I'll tell you that. Yeah, that Courser tried to use a stim pack. I saw that too. Repair these. Great. We'll repair this. Wrong button. Repair. Repair. Okay. I don't think we actually need this level of defense, but technically we are ready to go if need be. Termination is inevitable. Whose? What's the plan here, Mr. Invisible Courser? Yeah, everybody's shooting at you. We have dogs. We have robots. You shot my leg. Guess what? That stim pack's not going to last forever. That stealth boy. Yeah, shoot me. Shoot me. I don't care. I'm going to use a stim pack. Boom. Now what? How about I drink some squirrel stew? What else you got? You're shooting me? Who? You? You don't. Everybody is against you. What did we take down? Like 15 coursers and 40 cents? How many of these were legendaries? A dozen of them. Are there more? What's your plan? What was this guy's plan? Good girl, Misha. Mishka. Good boy, dog meat. Thank you, Cogsworth. We are failing the quest of the other factions, essentially requesting we join their side. We have no desire to join their side. Our only Strong, I didn't realize you had a minigun. He didn't do a whole lot in this fight, and the reality is it's not really his fight, but he's kind of just always down for some action, and I think that's why he helped here. Ronnie, excellent work. I just want to thank everybody
Listen
for coming.
Up, kiddies. The Institute thought they could push us around, and we showed them
You
different.
got this.
Next time, we're going to be taking the fight to them, and we'll see how they'll like it. But we don't have time to sit around congratulating ourselves. We're the Minutemen, gold darn it! And that means we've always got to be ready for the next fight. Let's get back to it, people.
That's right. Good speech,
guess
Ronnie.
The Institute will think twice before tangling with the Minutemen again. I hear you're working on figuring out how to hit back at those rats. I hope you find a way, and soon. I'd like another crack at them, with the shoe on the other foot this time. I think Preston wanted to talk to you. Maybe he has some good news.
We'll now return to our normal broadcasting.
That's right, returning to our normal broadcasting, because we took everything they could throw at us. And what happened? We lost a couple turrets? Well, let's see. How many dead bodies of Minutemen? Minutemen willing to give their lives. How many dead bodies are there laying around? That's a synth. That's a synth. That's a courser. I don't see any. We had no losses. We had no losses because we have spent literal months training them to be the fighting force they are. These are all new recruits, and they took the best the Institute had and destroyed them. Thank you, Deacon. Also, I wanted to acknowledge you here, McCready, a trained mercenary who now works for free. We helped save his son.
It's time for us to strike back against the Institute.
I have some good news for you. Sturgis found a way into the Institute. We can launch an attack whenever you say the word.
What's the secret way in?
He's been analyzing that data you brought back. Turns out, it included maps of their whole underground complex. He found some old tunnel that's still open to the surface. Cooling water for their reactor, I think. I figure you can get in that way and secure the teleporter, then use it to bring in the rest of our troops. We fight our way to their reactor, fix it to blow, and get the hell out of there.
Do we have enough troops for the assault?
Yes, I think we do now. Enough to fight our way to the reactor, which is all we need. Get the details from Sturgis. I'll make sure the Minutemen are standing by to teleport into the Institute on your signal.
Oh, well. This is literally, as the game puts it, the nuclear option. I don't see us having a choice when Father told us 20 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, as long as we stay out of his way, then we're good. And here he is, immediately attacking us. This is, no, this isn't over, and that's an interesting place for Sturgis. We knew this was not going to be easy, but this is not exactly how I saw it going. He instantly attacked the castle. Instantly. All right, let's, we need a good night's sleep. Let's get a rest in. And we're gonna make some big decisions. We are well rested. Anything in here? No, of course not. Again, want to just thank everybody for coming. Thank everybody for defending the castle. Deacon, I know, Deacon. Look, we've had our differences, and we've had a lot of great times together. I didn't make the choice that Desdemona wanted, but I think I'm making the best choice for the Commonwealth, and I hope you'll stick by me. Okay, that's fine. We don't have to talk now. He's always been here when it counts. That's what matters most. And where is Sturgis? Buddy, Sturgis. There you are. Hey. I'll let you get inside first. Go ahead. Yep, go ahead. Okay.
Preston tells me you found a way into the Institute.
That's right. I was hoping I'd find something worthwhile after all the time I spent cracking the encryption. And I did. One of the things in the data you stole was a plan of the whole Institute complex, including the older sections that used to be part of CIT. Turns out they're still using an old water pipe that runs out to the river. Brings in cooling water to their reactor. Its entrance is underwater, and is blocked by a security grate. Also, the whole pipe is labeled high radiation danger, but there isn't any other way in that I can find. So it's this, or nothing.
Sounds good to me. Hold up.
Good work, Sturgis.
Thanks, boss.
Oh, okay. Buddy?
Preston tells me you found a way into the Institute.
All right.
That's right. I was hoping I'd find something worth... One of the things in turns out they're still using old water.
Yeah.
Right? Its entrance is underwater.
Yeah.
But there isn't any other way.
Mm-hmm. Good work.
Good work, Sturgis.
Thanks, boss. I wish there was a better way. But if there is, it's not in this data. I did manage to pull the code to open the grate. So all you have to do is survive the trip. Now, as soon as you get in there, you need to access the main relay control.
Right.
And use this holotape to teleport everybody into the Institute.
Great. Oh, we have what we need. Next stop. Well, the Institute. Against all odds, the Brotherhood are still our allies, and although we did not follow Elder Maxim's wishes to a T, we have not disobeyed him, we'll say. So, I do realize there are probably several legendaries around here. I mean, while we're here, right? Why is this... Do I need to run another line? What's going on here? Alright. So, the Brotherhood... Again, not the best allies in the world, but they are still willing to give us a ride. Ooh. Here we go. And I do appreciate that. And of course, the CIT ruins, yet again, the place of so much action. We've had quite a bit of action along the way here while being on the vertibird. Oh. It's interesting, although sadly predictable, that we go from a disagreement with Father to a full-scale attempted extermination. Those synths weren't there to extract us, kidnap us, warn us, threaten us. They were there to kill us, and only kill us. Meaning, you either follow Father and follow all of his orders, or, as he said, you're either with us or you're against us. And when he means against, he means war. And I think as Dr. Lee said, it's not necessarily all the individual scientists there. There's a lot of people there that are not told what's going on. They're not given the option to make these choices. They're scientists just trying to maybe advance science. Many of them not really knowing exactly what's going on. Let's check the local map. Yeah, so the local map... Okay, so we have to follow the quest marker and not the... Yeah, we have to follow the... So not this dot, but the actual quest marker on our compass, which is east. Yeah, that's a good point, Uncle John. If they meant to just replace people, why not have stun weapons? Yeah, it's, not a lot of stun weapons on their crew, if you've noticed that. They replace people and kill them. As far as I can tell, almost exclusively. There we go, 86 meters away. We just ran this area, so we're okay. Shouldn't run into too much resistance. out of the corner of my eye, this looked like a super mutant. Now, huge bonus for Aqua Boy. Is this it? Okay. Let's go ahead and we're going to do a couple things, although this seems rather silly to do while we're underwater. We're going to put on our hazmat suit. We are going to go over to our aid panel. Let's go ahead and, first of all, we are not hungry. We're not thirsty. We're still getting bonuses to Mirelurk Queen and everything stake. So I don't think we actually need any other bonuses right now. It might be time for the Captain's Feast here, which is a unique item from Far Harbor. You can barely see it. It's so fuzzy right now, but it gives you 10% experience for 2 hours. We'll go ahead and eat some wolf ribs, which is a small accuracy bonus, and night vision in exteriors for 5 minutes. That'll give us a little bit of vision under here. And how about some damage resistance from the Igao ribs? We do not need Rad-X because we are wearing a hazmat suit, so we're okay. Now that we have beefed ourselves up even more, let us continue. I heard a turret. Didn't you hear a turret? As I approach the Institute for the last time, the tension in me hardens like steel. The weight of every decision sharpens my focus. I've worked for this moment, building up the Minutemen, protecting settlement after settlement, ensuring every last corner of the Commonwealth was safer, even if by inches. It's all led me here, shutting down the very machine that threatens everything we've bled for.
Security's too tight.
Kind of thought that was going to open it. Am I missing something? We maybe don't have the keypad. Oh, boy. Well, here we go. Yes, you can save a little time if you have Hacker. Of which we do not. I think Dogmeat had to stay behind for this part of the journey, which is just as well. I wouldn't want him having to go through the sewer like me. Okay, we are currently taking the stealth approach. Stealth-ish. I am eager. I don't like standing on flammable fluids, so therefore I am going to set them off before they cause us a problem. And that's just smart thinking right there. Yeah, you know what? Flames don't even bother us anymore. Nothing does. Gas cans and office fans and workbenches. We have a goal in mind, and that goal is not looting, not collecting. Goal is ending this. Gotta say, that scared the heck out of me. I didn't jump because I was actually slightly too scared to jump. That one kind of got me. And dog meat's back. Alright, let's see if we can clear anything out up ahead. Dogmeat is the perfect companion. End of sentence. Rest of sentence. Perfect companion for having mole rats. This is... Oh. I didn't know there was going to be ghouls also. Alright, well, we've got plenty of 10mm. 10mm is great for ghouls. If they're high level and running at you, you can shoot them in the leg. You can shoot them in the head. They can sneak up behind you, but it doesn't matter. Because you have 16 bullets in your clip. And see here, I'll show you what it's like in case they're really tough. You can just take them apart piece by piece. What you fell over for? Kind of thought we'd be fighting since, but that's okay. Remember to kill zombies by shooting them in the head. The head is a I'm just following the red arrow, in case you're wondering. Oh, hello. By the way, laser turret, you're doing a terrible job. There are ghouls everywhere.
Area scans incomplete.
Here we go.
Determination of possible threats.
Here we go. Just remember what Zombieland taught you? Double tap. Always double tap.
Repairs immediately. Continued exposure is ill-advised.
Proper repairs are necessary to ensure
I just realized I did not check if those were normal synths or synth guards. Oof. Well, maybe we made a mistake. Doing the best we can. We're doing the best we can. A difficult situation. Full of constant difficult decisions. It's not much of a...
Is someone present? Whoever or whatever you are.
Stop right there.
Okay. Give him a chance. Okay. Those don't need to live. Well, that looks like the wrong way. Robotics terminal. We've done a loop. We have done a loop. Which means we made a wrong turn, probably at Albuquerque. Here we go. Those are the synths I shot through the wall, right? Yes. I think ultimately they probably would have attacked us, but I didn't give them the chance. Yes, Uncle John, Fry Guy, and I, we are about the same age. Am I officially in the Institute? I am. I'm officially in the Institute. Here we go. There's no looking back now. The anger roils up inside me, almost blinding. Anger at the system that used people as tools, at the cold disregard for life in the name of progress. I'm done with their synthetic lies, their twisted morality. They've created a world of fear and control, and today, that world ends. I immediately got lost. Is this the way I just came from? I'm very susceptible to misdirection. Oh, there we go. Okay. This. Oh, yep. Okay. Yep. Literally turned around. Okay. Oh. Yes, of course. This is very different. We are in the Institute. What does this do? Or reload the holotape? Oh boy. Wrong button. Okay, here we go. Every step forward awakens something I've kept buried for too long. In my military resolve, the sharp sense of duty to protect at all cost. Today, I'm not just defending the Commonwealth. I'm going to scorch out the rot at its heart. This isn't an operation, it's a reckoning. And if they want to see what justice looks like, I'll be more than glad to give them a front row seat. Go. Do it. All right.
Man, that was something else. I guess I'm still in one piece. Everybody else made it? Good. So this is the Institute. They could have just held out down here forever. Why'd they need to come mess with us?
Exactly. They think they're better.
They think they're better than us.
They should have read their history. That hasn't ever turned out well. In any case, here we are. No turning back now. You're gonna need this. It's a fusion pulse charge. Once it's attached to the reactor, it can be detonated remotely.
Okay. Thank you.
You get that on the reactor, and we can trigger an explosion that'll destroy everything the Institute has ever built. Just make sure we give the civilians a chance to escape before we blow the place.
Yes.
We're not here to commit mass murder. We better hurry. They're gonna realize what's going on before too long. Sturgis, you'd better get to work on this teleporter of theirs. We need that thing running as soon as possible. You pull us back up as soon as we give the signal. And anyone from the Institute who wants out, you let them go, so long as they ain't shooting at you.
Exactly. Preston is right on. All right, everybody, listen up. We have fought hard to get here, but this is it. No more running, no more hiding. The Institute days are numbered, and we're going to make sure of it. We're facing a fortress down here with traps and turrets and soldiers ready to kill anybody who, who stands in their way. I'll answer all your questions as soon as I'm done. But they don't understand who they're dealing with. They may be hiding inside these steel and concrete walls, but we've seen everything the Commonwealth has to throw at us. So stay sharp, cover each other, and don't hold back. Today, we finish this fight. We're not stopping until the Commonwealth is safe from their twisted experiments and they're buried for good. Now let's make every step count. With me! 1 second. I do have some radiation, and I would like to go into this fight as strong as possible. We're going to use Rataway. And then I'm going to, I don't know, eat some Mirelurk meat. And some Rad Scorpion steak. And an omelet that cures all addictions? No. How about a food paste? How about some fresh corn? And how about some purified water? Let's go. Oh, this way. Sorry. Preston? Are you taking point? Preston's with us. Issuing the evacuation order is not optional for us. We don't leave until everybody who wants out can get out.
Put your hands up.
I'm trying to give them a chance to surrender. It doesn't look like it's happening. Weird choice.
Don't do anything stupid.
Okay. Great. Where do I go from here? All right, let's just keep going.
I guess it was nothing.
All right, he's surrendering. Everybody leave him alone. Put his weapon down. I realize that Gen 1s are going to have a little bit more trouble with this because they're very close to robots following orders. How dare you? Nobody kicks dog meat and gets away with it. Sorry. We're not taking any chances today. We're healing as we go. We're also being quite reckless, but...
Appears to be nothing. Perhaps my sensors need calibration.
Sensor anomaly detected.
Are we done exploding? That's one way to do that.
Don't move.
You have a chance.
Don't move.
As soon as we can.
Preston. Preston, come. Preston, stand down. Sorry. Maybe if I leave, Preston will just follow me. I hope Preston follows me. I understand why he's confused, He hasn't seen somebody so charismatic before that they're able to get Gen 2 synths to stand down. I feel like this is the exact port on the Death Star. I feel like the Institute's weakness is much that you would expect. It's hubris. Because they think they are not in danger. They didn't close down their other labs that they had. They didn't shore up these areas. They thought they could take out literally the Minutemen's stronghold. They thought they could take out the Minutemen's stronghold with 40 guys. That's their problem. It's exactly what you think it is. It is hubris. Now, the scientists in here... Nope.
Stop right there.
Okay, so they are... Yeah, this... Shoot. So the scientists are aggressive, but they're running away. So I hope I can get the signal to the Minutemen to leave them alone. We are powerful. And as I thought earlier, the cold-hardened military experience that we have since turned off has been turned on, and this is a pure military operation.
Sensor critically damaged.
Run! You alright, Dogmeat? Guess he was holding a grenade. The gorillas are not gonna make it. Oh, and the gorillas are free. I wish it didn't have to be this way. I feel terrible, absolutely terrible. This is maybe a better ending for them than what's gonna happen next. It's better than whatever the Institute is gonna do with them. Let's go. Go stim pack. I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. We're not taking any chances. We're eating and drinking constantly. There are gorillas, yes. Try to save as many people as you can. Well, let Dogmeat in on this. Let Dogmeat in on this. See, Dogmeat can actually just bite him and take him down. There we go. Come on, surrender. Surrender. I still can manage to miss point blank.
Extreme prejudice.
Easy now. Hands up.
I've tried my best. Tried my best to save as many as I can, give them the option to surrender. And it seems like that was a lot of misses. It seems like some of them are more likely than others.
Don't move!
I don't know that any of these synth... what are these guys called? Eradicators? I don't know if any of them will surrender. I would prefer if my Minutemen aren't killed Oh, this is a unique guy. Let me help you out here. This is a special courser. Not so special now. Normally I just want to progress along my way. Can we not shoot her? Can we not shoot her?
Found the reactor.
Great.
Looks like you need to get yourself to the advanced systems area. Only, well, it's locked. I can't override it from here. Looks like the command can only come from the director's personal terminal. You're gonna need to get access to it somehow.
Yeah, somehow. Secure the basement, or the bottom floor. Don't kill any of the scientists. Let's go. Dog meat? With me? And before we go ahead and reduce fall damage for 20 minutes, and we'll go ahead and just remove some rads. Taking a long way, aren't we? Pretty sure there were some stairs I could have taken. There's no synth Sean. I was hoping to save synth Sean. Father. Yeah. As I stand before Father, my son, on his deathbed, a storm of emotions surged through me. Anger and sadness battling for dominance. This man, so brilliant and so capable, shaped the world in ways I can barely comprehend. Yet it was a world built on the very ideals I fought against. I feel an overwhelming rage at the thought of all the lives he influenced,
I didn't expect
and all
to
the
see you
choices he
again.
made in my absence.
Come to
Choices
see the
I would have never
reactor,
condoned. Yet beneath that anger lies
got it
a
working
profound
without
sorrow, a grief for the
mean
life
the
that was
common
lived without me, for the connection we lost in the depths of the
It will
Institute's
never
cold ambition.
survive without
I realize now that he may never have understood what it truly means to help others, to fight for a cause greater than oneself. He was my son, yet he's also a stranger, a man who took a path that left me behind. And as I watch him fade, I can't help but wonder how different things could have been, how we could have forged a bond through compassion rather than conflict. Could have. Let's stuck.
Sean.
All our work laid to waste. There's nothing more to say.
I wish there was some other way.
You've made that impossible.
You made it impossible.
The Commonwealth can have only one fate now.
Son.
You've doomed humanity. You know that. There's nothing more to say.
Sean. I'm sorry that it's come to this.
It's too late to be sorry.
Doesn't want to talk to me at all. Oh boy. Okay. 1 second. I'm... There we go. I am... Technical difficulties. Excuse me. All right. Hopefully everybody's looking at the password and figuring it out. There we go. And technical difficulties resolved. We got to start with love. Not love. Maybe it's foul. Not love, it's not foul.
I'm in.
It's golf. So it had nothing to do with the story. So we want to engage the evacuation protocol. Master security lockdown override, right? Yes. Door locked, disengaged. Okay. This is the... What's this? What's since shut down? Do I want to do that? If I click on it, does it shut every synth down? And then they won't be able to evacuate? I actually don't know what that does. I'm nervous. I don't think I want to click that because I don't know what it does. It'll shut down the Gen 1s and Gen 2s. It's a difficult argument to say that the Gen 1s and Gen 2s are sentient and have free will. It doesn't mean that the Gen 1s and Gen 2s shouldn't be allowed to try to escape. So I am not going to shut them down, which maybe means a little bit more fighting, but 1 out of every 5 or 6 seems to be pacified. So maybe that's worth it. If the only difference is the amount of danger I'm in, then I'm willing to take that.
Up enough for you to reach the reactor.
John.
Some other good news. I've almost got the teleporter working.
There's nothing
Should be
more
ready to pull you out whenever you need.
What about your men? They can handle themselves, especially versus Gen 1 and Gen 2. We came here for a fight. Everyone knew what was happening here, and I'd like to think that...
Enemy. Curious.
Stop right there!
Primary sensor.
I'd like to think that they would actually agree with me.
Stop right there!
I must find him.
I tried. I tried.
Fly.
Still in one piece?
We've got company.
Not everyone has made it out.
Thank you for your cooperation.
All right. Maybe I should have shut him down. Maybe you're right. It's difficult to make decisions in the heat of the moment. There's a lot on the line, and every decision made could mean the lives of people you care about. I'm going to take these guys out, and then I'm going to head on to the next part, because I think they might just keep coming. As we calculated, they can make hundreds a day. That's Gen 3. I don't even know how long it takes to make Gen 2.
Whoever or whatever you are, I know you are out there.
Stop right there!
Sustained. Assessing damage.
Don't hit the scientist in the background. Good job, Dogmeat. I'll drink that. Water. Wrong order. It's stim pack.
Attention all personnel.
Then water.
Order issued. Authorization 1YR31.
Don't move.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Tried.
Ah!
We don't have to be enemies. Oh, that's the test area. I guess this is where the reactor is. Oh, we don't have to be enemies. You can escape. Yeah, this is a 2-shot 44. We've been very, very lucky. Their defenses are...
Hello? It's attacking human.
literally pointless against us. All right, Mr. Minuteman, I hope you can survive. Whoa! Those scientists sure want to shoot first, huh? Let's pull out something a little less crazy. Just in case. No pacify option? Turrets? Turrets? Look, I don't like that he died, don't get me wrong, but he was literally standing in the center of turret fire. And this is the challenge with all these, green Minutemen. Good thing we kept the hazmat suit, huh? Dog meat, stay out here. This is too dangerous. What's a Mirelurk jerky? Planted it.
We need
folks.
to get out of here and fast.
Excuse me.
Sturgis, you reading me? We're done down here. Zap us back to the relay room. Okay, let's move.
Oh. We don't have to walk back.
All right, Sturgis, we're done. Get us the hell out of here.
Yeah, I would, man. But, this kid showed up. Says he's the general's son.
As Sean steps into view, the turmoil that's driven me all this way seems to dissolve, replaced with something powerful. Hope, I think. This is the son I've fought for, that I dreamed of saving since the day I woke up. Here he stands, a living piece of my past, and now, maybe the hope for a better future. I want to protect him. I want to give him the life I've always imagined he'd have, one where he wouldn't need to survive the horrors of this world, but could rise above them. Perhaps even help rebuild it. Maybe, just maybe, he can walk a path brighter than mine. Where my journey has been brutal and unforgiving, his can be different, better. Sean deserves the chance to be part of that change. Become a hero himself. To carry forward what good I've tried to do, but in a way that exceeds anything I could have achieved.
Please, Dad, don't leave me here. I want to go with you.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
I should
You can
probably
come
put on
with
my
me.
normal clothes.
Really? You mean it?
Yeah, I mean it.
Yes, I mean it. Now let's get out of here.
I'm glad you were here to save me.
Is this a better...
Yeah. I'm glad I was here to save you too.
Time for that talk?
What talk, Preston? What? We have...
I understood. And I appreciated your trust in opening up to me like that.
Not now!
Oh, good. It's just... I knew it was
See-
because...
Yep. Okay.
Our friendship means...
Dude, I guess we should...
And now is not the time. Preston, buddy. Huh. Oh, okay. Preston's one-track mind here. Let's go.
All right, Sturgis. Fire it up.
Didn't leave anything behind, did you? All set to get out of here?
You sure you know what you're doing here? This thing won't vaporize me, right?
Aw, come on. Have I ever let you down?
No, you haven't.
You got my
actually.
word that it's all set up proper. Now, are we going? Or are we gonna stand here and jaw more?
Go.
Absolutely. Let's get the hell out of here.
You got it. I'm gonna teleport you to the detonation site, then set it to shoot the kid here back to the castle. Now you press that button extra hard when you get there. See you on the other side.
Minutemen, everybody, make sure you get in. I'm assuming they're all going to come in as well. Sean, come on.
Ready. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Yeah, okay, good. Everybody else, come on. The Sean, Synth Sean, who will henceforth just be called Sean.
Safe distance outside the blast radius. Whenever you want to see humanity's best hope for the future go up in smoke, just hit that button.
He's the son I thought I was saving for the last several months. And I hope I can give him the life that he deserves. As my hand hovers over the button, in this moment, a rush of conflicting emotions surges through me. Hope, anger, and even a gnawing worry for those who lie inside the blast zone. I think of the Institute's cold, calculating influence on the Commonwealth, a corruption, a rot. And I feel a fire of anger flare within me. It's a resolve that this place, this threat must end here. Yet, even as I know this is the only way forward, a part of me falters, gripped by the weight of what is about to happen. There's no going back. The hope that's driven me all this time feels so fragile. And I think of those out there, the people we fought to protect, the settlers, the scavengers, the farmers, all living under the Institute's shadow. I've always wanted to give them a chance at peace, at freedom. And now, as I prepare to push this button, I can only hope that this act, this last stand, will truly make the Commonwealth a place where they can finally build their lives with us, with the Minutemen, and without fear. This was the right decision.
I can feel it wash over me. The heat, the force, the radiation, the fear. It's the end of the world all over again. I close my eyes. I see my life before all of this. Before the bombs. Everything can change in an instant, and the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us. This wasn't the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in. The Commonwealth. my home, ripped apart and put back together. I hoped I could find my family, cheat time, make us whole again, the way we were. But now I know. I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed, that the road ahead will be hard. This time, I'm ready. Because I know war. War never changes.
That was one hell of a bang, wasn't it? So that's it. The Institute is destroyed. It's finally over. You did issue the evacuation order, right? I didn't notice in all the chaos.
I did. But I don't know how many got out.
I did. But there's no way to know how many people got out.
I'm sure most everyone got out. Remember, we didn't start this war. I hate that we had to do that. But they left us no choice. It was war. But now, the war against the Institute is over. The way is now clear for the Commonwealth to finally come together and build something good for the future. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows from here on out.
No.
The Institute wasn't the Commonwealth's only problem. We've still got plenty to do.
I couldn't have said it better myself, General. The Institute was the most insidious threat we've ever faced. They kept the Commonwealth divided for centuries. But there are plenty of other problems left to deal with. I don't think the Minutemen are going to be out of a job for a long time yet. As much as I might wish
it. Okay.
We deserve to enjoy our victory. But soon enough,
I got a Mila.
It's going to be time to get back to work.
The area around the Institute in the immediate blast radius was, as far as I know, only raiders. There were no settlements. We have to hope that that is true to a large extent. And there's not much we can really do about that.
No use, not without a card.
How do I get out of here? There's got to be a shortcut.
Is there something you need?
I want to go. I want to go home. I want to see Sean. I actually have no idea how to get out of here. Jump? Well, good jump. If I had power armor, I might try that.
We sure do bastard, didn't we, General?
We did, but you know, I don't know that I'm here to celebrate it quite like that. No. We did show them, but it's not that easy. Is there actually seriously no way out of here? Well, this is a random problem I wasn't expecting to have. I want to go back to the castle. Can I ride this winch all the way down? That'd be great. Usually when you have a quest... Yeah, where's your paraglider? Exactly. Usually when you have a quest, it tells you how to get there. Here, we'll use this as our quest, although this is obviously not our real quest. And then we'll see where the game sends us. We're outside, so it considers outside. Alright, well, let's go up here. This is the only place we haven't been, right? Maybe an ID card here. Oh, there we go. Well,
card. That'll come in handy.
there we go. Yeah, we're playing. Mo Master Tech says up the stairs. I did see it. I almost threw the vertebra grenade just to see what would happen. It's a little. This moment's a little melancholy, right? As we've concluded the game, rolled the credits, and now we're riding a slow elevator back. But I think before we say our final goodbye, we have to be set up for success, and that success is Doug Beats with us. That success is really looking towards our future. And as I thought earlier, I think Sean is our future. And as Preston said, there is still work to be done. We have every settlement, but every farm is not in our control. The Railroad and the Brotherhood are still at odds. It would be great if we could... Oh! Not today, Gunner. Are you serious? Is that guy being serious right now? I'm tired. I'm literally tired. There is still work to be done. The Institute was the biggest threat. They were an immediate threat. But, yeah, there's still some gunners. There's still some raiders. And it's only going to change through all of us working together. I took out his family. He's after revenge. The gunners, I've done a lot of damage to the gunners. Once Preston told me what happened to the Minutemen and how it was the gunners' fault, I went to Quincy Ruins and I wiped them out. Full stop. Oh, I'd like to get to the castle. Check the world map. How close are we? You know what? I think we're gonna run there. Might seem like an odd decisions. Two wrongs don't make a right. The thing is, there are no easy solutions here. There's no choice that solves all problems. And the reality is, out here, a lot of these choices are just the best we can do in the moment. None of these people are any danger to me. Make our way to the castle. Oh. Aqua Boy is one of the best perks in the game. Let's talk about, or Criminal 55, welcome to the show. Let's talk about this run just a little bit. We played survival mode, and yes, this is a peaceful stream here. Swim, rather. We played survival mode, and in the early days, I was unsure about how that would work or what that would really mean. And we have a survival mode mod, and I I actually was in the early days using that mod to increase their carry weight and things like that. I quickly realized that is not how the game is designed, and we removed all of that. And the mod's sole purpose now is the occasional autosave in case the game crashes, but we're still using the beds. Let's okay, looks like Brotherhoods, we're still on friendly terms. Yep. Let's talk about our final stats as we wrap the game up here. We're at level 123 with 2 perk points. We have 11 strength, 10 perception. This is without armor because we got to perk points 10 and then took the bobblehead. 11 endurance, 11 charisma, 3 intelligence, 11 agility, and 11 luck. Perception was the first bobblehead we got, so we couldn't do that. We stayed at 3 intelligence because we decided that was our character. And yeah, we could have also got 11 intelligence, but we needed some weakness because after about level 60, we were very close to unstoppable. And we're at a level 123 now. We are essentially unstoppable. I started as a role-playing character with high charisma, low strength, low endurance, agility, and some luck. So I was a high charisma, agility, luck character. We quickly morphed into a pistol-wielding gunslinger, later added rifle for damage, and then built out the luck tree. I believe there are a lot of valid ways to play this game, and that's the decision we did. We did not take the easiest path, but we took a path that made sense for us and made the game fun for us, and I think that's the most important thing for anybody. Some late game perks, Concentrated Fire, Penetrator, those have been really quite amazing. We got Intimidation, again, for a role-playing point of view, to try to save as many people as we could. It does not work that well. It doesn't work very often. It seems like a very cold and calculated waste of 3 points, but I can also look at it, I saved maybe 20 people. 20 people didn't die. I don't know. Is that worth it? I don't know. We ended up not ever getting Ricochet. I just heard it didn't go off very often. A lot of the really good and interesting mods are tied behind science. We didn't do that. We didn't get Hacker. We were left without Hacker for a lot of ways. We built up Dogmeat because he's the goodest boy and he's been with us. And the most powerful perk in the game, by far, is Lone Wanderer. That's it. And this is my first time beating the game. It is my first time seeing the end credits. And it is my second time playing, although I put about 15 hours in the first time I played. And, well, geez, I don't know how to actually tell how many hours we put in. I could tell you, in the game's time, it's been 11 months since we woke up. So 11 real in-game months have passed, which is quite a lot. We've got some disadvantages on us right now, and that's fine. We also got some perks from our Cloak and Dagger. This was Deacon's perk. We've got I'm sure there's many more that I wouldn't even be able to name in here, but we got perks from several companions, including Old Longfellow, animals and sea creatures, damage reduced by 25%. We got Kill Shot, which is VATS, headshots increased by 20% from McCready. I started getting Lady Killer. It's silly. We have a bunch of magazines, not all the magazines. We got all the bobbleheads. We've got Lone Wanderer is the best perk in the game. And let's see, what else did we get? Protector of Arcadia. Still a decision. I don't know if we made the right decision or not. We sided with the synth there, and it just didn't feel right. It never felt right. But we tried to maximize peace. And of course, Sneak is a way overpowered stat in this game. Completely overpowered. United You Stand. This is Preston's perk. I did not complete all of the companion quests, but we did Preston as well. This is anytime you're surrounded by 3 or more enemies, you deal 20% more damage, and you have 20 damage resistance, which is absolutely amazing. That's the time when you need that the most. And I believe that is it for the perks. Master Tech has pointed out, you go to data and then stats. Let's check out these stats. Locations discovered, 384. I don't know when you look at the end of your game how many locations you discovered, but I'm going to say that is because of survival mode. It forces you, especially I played the first act a little bit longer than probably most people, and in case I didn't have vertebrate grenades, and so it kind of forces you to do a lot of exploring. We cleared 107 locations. There's a lot of locations that don't even count. Oh, here we go. Days passed, 315. We're almost at a year. Hours slept, probably less than I should. Only a few hours waiting to get through a rad storm. And of course, caps found 174,000, more than we'll ever need. Most caps carried 80,000. That was just recently. Junk collected 40,000. That's how we built our settlements. Magazines found, food eaten, stim packs taken 90, 10 of those today, just more than I ever really needed to. Chem's taken 79, didn't end up taking any today. We've only used 2 fusion cores. Mines disarm, pants exploded 0, corpse eaten 0, and 147 persuasions. 20 bobbleheads collected, 6 Sandman kills. Robots hacked, I couldn't tell you how or when that happened. 21 intimidations, 2 wasteland whisperers. None of those were really worth it. Didn't I say I saved about 20 people? Turns out I saved about 21. That's not too bad. And of course, days survived, 315. Yet again, 155 quests completed, 174 miscellaneous, 14 main, 68 side quests completed, 7 brotherhoods, 2 institute, 22 Minutemen, and 10 railroads. If anything, it looks like I did a lot for the railroad and the brotherhood, but I really didn't. And of course, combat, 1,400 people killed, 432 animals killed, 1,900 creatures killed. I don't know how they define these things. I don't love that I kill all these people, but I did. And of course, 277 legendaries killed, and of course, collected all of them except for the ones from this episode. 3,700 critical strikes, 3,000 sneak attacks. I don't know when I did these backstabs, but we did. Grim Reaper Sprint and 4-leaf Clover, overpowered luck stats. We got those constant. 100 weapon mods. I'm actually surprised there's not more. 125 armor mods. Chems crafted. Those were all jet that we sold. We've really done a lot. We have really done a lot. And then, of course, when we go to the crime, I don't know how it says we've committed 39 murders. I would like to think that that's not true. 190 items stolen. That seems a little high as well. But I'm gonna have to go with it.
So a ghoul walks into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve ghouls here."
Crazies come out.
Where's Sean?
Saying to myself, I should settle down someday. Think I missed the boat.
Is Sean not here?
Different world. Folks just
Sturgis, you said
all
you'd
did
be
what
here.
We had to. I'm glad it's over, but I'm glad you're here.
Yeah.
I've been tinkering with this laser musket.
Oh.
I made a few custom modifications to it that I think you might like. Here, take it for a test drive.
Oh, I was not expecting this. Automatic fire mode. Yeah.
When did you cook this up?
Oh, I've been messing with it for quite a while. Nothing was really working until suddenly, it just did. You know how that goes.
Not really, but okay.
Smash something.
Ah. Here he is.
Hey, Sean.
Dad, I was so worried. I thought I'd never see you again. Is it true? Did you really blow up the Institute? Why would you do that?
I know it's hard to understand. Are you okay, Sean?
I mean, I'll miss them. But if it means everyone else will be safe, as long as you don't leave me, it'll be okay. You're not gonna leave me.
No, I'm not gonna
Right?
leave you.
Don't worry, kiddo. I'm here for you.
Okay. Oh, before I forget, Father, he told me to give this to you. I didn't listen to it, so I don't know what it says. But I think it's important.
A moment, please.
It's you, it's me, and it's Dog Me. Sorry. I have so much trouble. Inventory miscellaneous. There we go. I had no idea this was going to happen, so this is good that I came here.
If you are hearing this, then whatever conflicts you and I have endured are over. I have no reason to believe that you'll honor the request I'm about to make. But I feel compelled to try anyway.
Don't talk to me, Ronnie.
This boy, he deserves more. He has been reprogrammed to believe he is your son. It is my hope that you will take him with you. I would only ask that you'll give him a chance.
Yeah.
A chance to be part of whatever future awaits the Commonwealth.
Of course I'll give him a chance. But I want to give all the synths out there this chance. Why doesn't Father realize that? Why did he never realize that? Okay, everyone. Here we go. I want to say something to all of you, those of you who joined me for this journey. 52 parts, nearly 6 months. Whether you've been here from the beginning or jumped in along the way, including some people today, I want to thank you. Thank you for following me through every battle, every choice, every hard decision, and every strange corner of the wasteland that we found. It's been a journey filled with kindness, joy, rage, fear, and so many questions about what the right decisions have been at any given moment. I played this game on launch, I rushed the main story, and I felt so dissatisfied with the direction that the game went that I set it down for almost a decade. It's fitting that we end here almost exactly 9 years to the date after the launch. And we finally get the character and the ending that I wanted all along, and the ending that's meaningful to me. The player, meaningful to me. I set out with a goal to make the Commonwealth a better place, and to play a franchise that I have loved since the 90s. And I really want to live in this world and create the world that I want my character to live in. And sharing that with all of you has meant more to me than I can really say, even right now, on this final speech. So here's to the battles we fought together, the laughs, the jump scares, and even the moments of silence and frustration after some of the tough choices we've had to make. I could not have done this alone, and more importantly, I would not have done this alone. So thank you, everybody, from the bottom of my heart. I have no way to really thank you other than just to say